me that time.
God damn.
Damn, weather ain't agreeing with your ass. It must be raining as fuck up there. It raining down here, but it ain't raining bad though.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
Raining, but shit, it ain't just thunderstorming out there. Damn,
Let me
damn, I ain't gonna be able to jump start the car off in the rain.
you
She
gonna be
might have to stay
electrocuted.
today.
Dude, you gonna be
God, she might have to stay.
who
Like she means to have to stay.
is it your thingy thing? Oh yeah, she's staying tonight. Get
And
that in
now
the
watching
morning.
JJK Zero. She wanted to watch JJK, but she wanted to watch it the right way. She's like, Amy says Zero. Let me watch the Zero first. She ain't not watching the movie.
Really. I love Zero.
Cause when she get to meet the
Let me go
character,
check
shit, I
outside real
already know.
quick, cause we may need to just stop. Hold on.
Go see, bro. Cause if we do, we'll just record some. We'll record the
Yeah,
review tomorrow or
repost and
something.
see if people come back.
We may need to, goddamn.
Yeah, no time yet.
It's looking.
I mean,
It's
it's
looking.
storming, but it ain't as bad as I thought it was. But I guess it's the
I
weather.
feel.
I
Like,
think
it's
it's the
lightning like fuck out there.
yeah, it's lightning like hell out there, but shit.
We'll keep going. Just, but I mean, if you do, if it go out again, or if it go out too many more times, then we'll just give them a good one Monday. Like we'll just have to just record them a review like how we did for Thor Monday.
Yeah, how many parts did this split up in? Cause I don't wanna.
This would be the second one, ain't it?
I don't know. I look at it. I look when we get out because I don't want that shit to be too many parts. What was the last thing? Is Root in here?
He should be coming back. The number at 4, so he should be coming
Oh,
back.
I can't see the
We
numbers.
still in. Well, the last thing I was telling you was about the cinematography and how it answered the question for me later on.
Yeah.
This is the last thing, and you was saying how that Miles you started to say how that Miles went meant to be.
Yeah.
He not meant to exist.
Because our the Miles that we've been following is a multiversal Miles. He not meant to be there. He doesn't really apply to the same laws that every other Spider-Man applies to.
Applies to, and that's what like I had when I watched it. Once I was walking out, one person was like, why did all the ones that wasn't Peter Parker was like had a lot to do with the story? I was like, that's a key element in it, in the storytelling. That all the ones that's not Peter really are like special. They're already outside of the laws of Spider-Man because
They're
not too
not.
many Spider people aren't Peter Parker in some way or another.
Yeah, the main bulk of all of them were Peter Parker. The
Or
only
Peter,
special
yeah,
Peter is Peter B. Parker because that's the one that got to live his life and have
his
kids and stuff.
life.
That's the
He the
only
one that
one.
had Mary B.
Yeah, and like Mayday, like so after when Mayday gets 5, they have another one, and they're mutants, and they're like
Yeah,
they're like Mayday's fucking I don't know if you caught it, but Mayday's spider sense is telekinesis. Like that's why
yeah,
she
because
was.
that's how it is. That's how it is in the comics. That's how she simulate the wall crawling with her telekinesis.
No, she got the wall crawling stuff. She got spider powers despite like the physical strength and stuff. But like her telekinesis is like she's like a fucking Sue Storm Spider Man. But if you go read it's a comic book they made. It's a visual novel, and it's like Spider Man through the years. If the 616 Spider Man like aged throughout his life,
I remember I read that like
yeah,
if all of the Spider-Man stories actually happened to the
and
same
in
Spider-Man
a timeline, like the years
in the
that they came
timeline,
out, like the stories that came out in the 80s or the 70s, what like how old would he be during
those
those
were his
actual.
beginning stories, and then
Yeah,
like the older stories would be like his 2010. He like 30,
yeah.
40 in the 2010
No,
shit.
it started
Then
when this was started when he was in the 60s, like
in
how
the
when it
60s,
and it aged
that
him
would be when
all the
he was
way.
16.
Yeah, and he died in like 2010, I want to say.
Yeah.
And so it was
This time,
fire as
more Luna
fuck,
killed
bro.
him when he ripped his eye out and he fought
Yeah,
him for the whole day
yeah,
in New York City.
yeah,
Like, Peter was like, I've been fighting this nigga for 24 hours, bro. He's
yeah.
not giving in.
So when you get to when Mayday and them is born, like she is broken because
Bro,
she's a
when they
mutant.
introduced her,
She
she's
different.
broken.
It
Because
ma-
when they first introduced her, she's like how she is in the movie. She's just a baby. I haven't
yeah.
read none of her when she's older. I've only
Oh,
seen
she
the one
did,
story
bro.
when she was first made.
Bro, when she get older, Mayday Parker, like she raw as fuck, but her little brother a menace, bro.
I was gonna say,
Cause
don't
he
he have
like
a
that.
boy?
I
The
want to
little boy.
say that's the one you're talking about. Like he got the wall crawling stuff too, but save like if he get tired, he can just do shit with his telekinesis. Like his telekinesis
Yeah,
is so strong.
they help him simulate the
Yeah,
powers.
like he can just do other shit. Like he can like add on to his strength with the
Yeah,
telekinesis and
he can
stuff.
be stronger.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he
sure.
has the potential to be stronger than Peter
Yeah,
because he got the telekinesis. He can
yeah.
make himself
Like
heavier,
her,
make
like
himself lighter.
yeah, like exactly. Like he can do weird shit like that. Like her telekinesis is like she can like bend light and stuff. So she's like literally
So
Sue
she like
Storm.
how Miles is, she can have her camouflage like that in
Yeah,
his
she got
actual
camouflage and stuff.
invisibility.
She got everything except for the electricity because that's the Venom thing. But
Yeah,
uh Ben Parker, the son, I want to say his name Ben. He got like Venom stuff. Like you know how
yeah,
Venom
he
and
had
Carnage
like
was.
Venom, Blast and shit.
Yeah, like that, and with tele, and so, but he can like layer with his telekinesis and make the blast strong. Bruh built different, entirely different. So when you read,
He's saying
yeah,
that that's
Rue,
the
he
reason why
broken like
Mary
a
Jane and
motherfucker.
Peter don't have kids. Like that's the reason why
Yeah.
they become so broken.
And what's crazy is that like in the timeline that Peter does have kids with Mary Jane, like even though she's not a superhuman, she can like she can carry those kids.
Yeah,
And
now
like
and remember, like in the 80s, that was always the problem that they gave for Mary Jane not
yeah.
having his kids, that she would die from the radioactiveness of his
And
mutation
on top
or
of
the
that,
spider
like
by him or some crazy
that was
shit
a
like that.
that was a lot of things for a lot of superheroes. Like they got like had accidents, like their spouses couldn't carry their kids because their body. It's basically like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like Mary Jane was the like in one timeline,
She was the perfect
she's the
vessel.
perfect vessel, and so everything that the spider gave Peter like mutated and makes it to like naturally stronger for all the
I
kids.
say the one thing that I think is the difference is that Peter's powers are on a mystical type thing. They was gifted through the spider.
Yeah.
But when you put that into somebody, it's an organic thing. Then it's
Yeah,
a
they're mutant.
biology. Like
Yeah.
they're biologically half of a spider
No,
instead of it
so
being like a
so
mystical
when
thing.
so when Peter tests his Mayday, he says like if he has the strength of one spider, she has the strength of like four tarantulas. Like that's how
Yeah,
strong
like
she
she's
is.
more biologically close
Yeah.
to a
And
spider
so like
physiologically.
yeah, so like Professor Xavier, like he was like they're mutants, but they're like
They're
what's the
echelon omega. They are mega
Omega,
level
they
mutants.
Omega level mutants. They're like up there with like the Phoenix Force and shit. Because like we know Peter can't be beaten, and we know he pulls his punches. But like
Hold
Mayday,
itself back a lot.
Mayday, yeah, Mayday and Ben, like their telekinesis, they can weaken their punches through their telekinesis and shit. Like they
Right? They
pull their
don't have
punches
to
like
hold
that.
themselves back. They can,
Yeah,
like
they
you
can just
said, they can pull
mentally
their punches like that.
they can just mentally be like, yeah, nah, I'm not finna fuck this nigga
I
up.
ain't finna kill him. Like I ain't finna
Yeah,
kill him. I'm finna just put him in the hospital. And
yeah.
mentally, the telekinesis allows just enough force
And
for the
then
person to be put
what's
in the
crazy
hospital.
about Mayday, I want to say she can like grow like extra limbs and shit like a tarantula, but retract them back. Like when she get older, she become like crazy, bro. Like
And one of
she
them shoots spines
dumb.
like a tarantula.
That's the brother. That's what I'm
Can
saying.
shoot
Like
like, so he has like the more weird spider
yeah, like
powers.
when I say busted the brother, that nigga on a different type of level. But he like the weird like all the weird shit a spider can do. He can like he can like put himself in a cocoon and heal himself. He's
I was gonna
fucking
say that,
busted.
like, can Mayday heal herself? Like, can she wrap herself
She
up and heal
can, but like
herself?
so she got like a Naruto type ability where like once she stopped fighting, it just starts hit like she just starts
It starts
healing.
the healing. And
Yeah.
that's one thing that they have written in for Peter now, that he has a minor healing factor. He just heals faster than an average
Yeah, but
person.
his takes way like he'll have a broken bone
Take
and
longer.
it yeah,
And it's
his like
days instead of weeks.
yeah, but she can like stop fighting and go to sleep and wake up the next day like straight.
Straight.
Yeah, like that like his kid's different. That's why I'm glad that like they introduced her because there you could obviously tell he's the Peter that like he's the Peter Parker that doesn't like he goes through all the traumatic shit, but he gets to live his full life. That's how we seeing OG Peter Parker that came and helped MCU Spider-Man. He's starting to live his life like
His
every
life
now and
now.
then it's
Yeah.
one of them that like gets to get their happy ending, and that's the Peter Bees and shit like
Cause
that.
you want to know what's crazy? I feel like the Spider-Man that died in the first movie is Ultimate Spider-Man because he died and
No, yeah,
Miles became Spider-Man.
that's what I wanted to go back to. Like that's why I love this Miles because Ultimate Miles is the only one that got to cross dimensions, and he's the one that's
Right.
in a different universe. And what does he have? His entire family except his uncle, and his uncle,
It's that he uncle.
and that's why I love that. Like, cause you know me, I read the Ultimate comics, so to me, this Miles is the Miles that I read back in 2010. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said when I had shared something on Facebook. I was like, if you pay attention, this is Ultimate Peter Parker because he dies. Like he dies and Miles becomes Spider-Man,
And
like
that's
how Ultimate Peter Parker did
and
in the
that's
real comic.
And that's why I say his mentor Peter Parker is 616 Peter Parker. But if his story continued from that one shot I told you about, like what if Peter actually aged throughout the times and got his happy ending? Like he actually resolved his trauma and got it. And that's why I loved when you finally see him and Mary Jane. She was just like, "There's no guidebook on this. Like you are you. Like you are the Spider Man that's just different. Like he's the
Yeah,
only Peter Parker that's really out here different. You gotta think everybody else like any Spider Man that's like Gwen, the anime chick, noir Spider Man that's like not Peter. They all are anomalies. That's why I like
and
Miguel
Miguel,
watching them, cause
Miguel is an anomaly. Like he was one of the first original
but he's
Spider people
selfish.
that wasn't Peter. But yeah, that's the reason why people didn't like him because he was selfish. When it came down to him being Spider Man, he was Spider Man for his own reasons.
Yeah.
He was Spider Man
For
because of the
Miles literally
responsibility.
became Spider Man because he felt bad because Peter died.
Yeah,
Like
he
he
would.
took
It's
up the
did like the
mantle.
responsibility of Spider Man is always supposed to be the Ben shit, the Uncle Ben shit. How
Mm-hmm.
it's under responsibility. That's always supposed to be the reason why he becomes Spider Man.
Yep.
Is when that reason ain't the reason, that's the anomaly. If that's not the reason, it's always a different person. Like it's never Peter. If Uncle Ben don't die, Peter don't never become Spider Man. He do it's like an evil type thing.
Mm-hmm.
In normal cases, he don't never become Spider Man. It's always Uncle Ben don't die. Somebody else that becomes Spider Man, like Hobie. Man, it well in Miguel's time, Spider Man existed, but he's Spider Man in the future though.
Yeah.
There is no Peter Parker. So yeah, in
No,
a
so
way,
in the Miguel's timeline, what happened was after Spider Man dies, somebody wants to recreate the Spider Man like gene, and they found out that he got bit by a radioactive spider. And so
try to remake
Miguel
the Spider.
works for the company, and then he get bit by the spider that works, and he kills it. And so once he
Yeah.
kills it, he goes on. But yeah,
Miguel
Miguel
was the
trash.
first time.
Yeah,
No, he
Miguel.
not, bro.
No, I fucking hate Miguel, bro. Even in his
I hated
comic
him in
stuff.
this movie because they really like punctuated on that he's an asshole in this movie. Oh,
Nah, bro. I don't care
the
what you
whole
say. Miguel, bro. Right, Shattered, bro. Shattered. How you play Shattered, bro? Miguel is a dick in everything, bro.
yeah,
He's
he and
awful.
that's like what I feel like they base this nigga on is not the shattered dimensions one. You talking about the broken time one when he had told Peter, "I'm
Regardless,
not
he
gonna save Mary
trash.
Jane."
Regardless, he
He
trash,
told,
bro.
but I can't like. I just feel like Miguel. I like Miguel because he wasn't Peter. Like, he not supposed to be just like Peter. That's why I like Miguel.
No,
He's not
yeah.
Peter.
I love that they find ways to tell new Spider-Man stories, but that's why I love Scarlet Spider and Ben
Uh,
Riley. Like Ben, my
Ben
nigga.
O'Reilly and
Ben, my
Scarlet,
favorite
and I'm glad
Spider-Man.
we seen, and I'm glad we at least seen Ben. Was the other one
Time
there?
out. Did you notice it was the one from the cartoons, like the '90s
Yeah, it was the
cartoons?
one with the jean jacket. That's
Yeah,
Ben. The one that has the red, that's Kane.
yeah,
But they both go by
but
the
it was
same
both.
name though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about it was the one from the '90s cartoon, like the
Yeah,
way they drawn him and
jean
the
jacket.
voice actor and
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, straight up
the
told
jean
that man
jacket.
I ain't saving your bit. Yeah, he different, bro.
Yeah, Miguel told Peter in that game, like Peter told him Mary Jane died, and I feel like the person that killed her, like, come from your time. Can you tell me how to save her? He's like, I ain't got time for this shit. The timeline's finna get destroyed.
That's
Peter
what
was
I'm
like, what?
saying, bro. Miguel a dick, bro. I don't see why people are fans of him. Like
Like
it's
him
so
because
many
he was
more
the first
Spider-Man.
anomaly for
Time
him.
out. Can we acknowledge the fact that Gwen got a thing for niggas, bro? She down with the jungle,
Love him
bro.
anyway. She said, if loving Peter Parker gonna get me killed, goddamn, then I guess I got to pick somebody else.
The fact that she be sleeping with hobo,
Hobie, my
bruh.
boy Hobie.
If I was fucking Miles, I got to square with Hobie just cause off the strength. Like I know you saved me, bro, but we got to square just cause
I
of
know
my
you
bitch.
down for the folks. You down for the folks?
I got to
But
square
bro,
with you. I just
what the
got to let
fuck this
you.
supposed to be?
I
Supposed to
gotta
be my
let you
shouty.
know
Come
I'm.
on.
I gotta let you know I'm him. I'm Hemi Turner. I gotta square up with you one time.
only thing I didn't like about Hobie, but that's the thing why him and Miles fight when in the Spider Verse comic is over Glenn. The
Yeah,
reason why they never be on the same team in the Spider Verse comic, like they different captains of different teams. Like he had to make both of them captains. Superior Spider Man had to make both of them captains because they could not work on the same team together.
yeah,
They
but
both had to be leaders of
Hobie
teams.
Hobie Fire. I feel like they made it. Was it me or his design was a little too rough?
It was a little too punkish. They went to because in his comic,
Like
it's
no, his
green.
punkish design is, but it's just like his rough edges and like I don't know. Like I
It was
get
just
that.
how they animated him, how he changed
Yeah, like I
how he
get it was
changes
supposed to be.
basically the scenery when he be walking to
Yeah,
where his scenery.
see, no, I get that. Like he's supposed to be based off like those old '60 grunge metal magazines and shit. You know, like how they used to be like, Jimi Hendrix fights the power. You know, like the old grunge magazines from back in the day. But it's just like I don't know. It was just something about like it's like they had him drawn and then they had like a big like outline around him and shit. Like he was a cutout walking around. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just animating him. Like, okay, prime example. When you see the Middle Eastern Spider-Man, he's slick smooth. He looked like the Indian art style of like the artist that draws over there. But when Spider Punk comes, he's like a newspaper. That's what it is. He looks like a newspaper clipping.
Newspaper
When you
cutout, a newspaper
when you
cutout.
didn't cut when you try to cut the words out back in the day, but it's like they just cut a big square over the letter. It's like he still
That's,
had a big border over him.
it looks weird
No,
when you first see
it's
it, but
dope.
you get used to it though.
It's dope, but like when he was next to everybody, he couldn't really be
It
next to
don't
them.
have no type of other shit like that going on. It make him
Yeah.
stand out even
I
more.
wished he would have just been like, I wish the big cutout like around I wish the outline around him wasn't there. I liked how he was animated. I didn't like the cutout around him cuz like his cutout was like this big around him. Like picture we're walking and like you just see this box around me all the time. That
Yeah,
was throwing me off because then nobody else had that. But I wish he would have had more. I wish he was in the last fight. Was he in the end scene when Spider Gwen got the Avengers together? Was he in that roster?
he was in that roster.
Yeah, I loved how he was like, "Why don't you just make your own? We can just make you can just make your own." And he's like, "No, I want to
Just
be
make your
part of."
own team.
No, yeah, he said, "Why don't you make your own watch?" He was like, "No, I want one of their watches." That just let you know right there, like, bruh, Ben did this shit. He just
Yeah.
here for Gwen. I hope she ain't sleep
Rue
with
said,
Hobie.
my guy definitely quit on them niggas once he seen that
The
black
black
injection.
injustice, bruh.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
He
not
looked at
with
them
that.
niggas and said, by the way, fucking quit. And then you know,
Yeah, that shit. Like I liked how he did that. But time out. Why did only the black folks help Miles?
it's a message.
Think about it.
They do, because in the, do you know that they do have a team that is only black spider people?
Yeah, they do not. Have
I've
you not read Into the Spider Verse, the actual comic?
been reading them since I watched that movie because that's like what I was gonna say. Why I want to watch it again is because when I finished watching it, I had a lot of questions because I wasn't as caught up on Miles stuff. Like I didn't know who Spy was.
You did
I
it?
didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know who Spy was. I knew the whole multiverse thing. How Miguel ended up when Superior Spider-Man stopped when Peter got his body back.
Yeah.
Miguel was the one that did the multiverse shit. I knew that, but I didn't know like all of the side stories that happened with it. Like when I left the movie, I had a lot of questions, but now that I know a lot more about like what's happened, I'm gonna watch it again because a lot of the characters will make more sense in the actions that they did.
Mm-hmm. My thing was because of Dr. Umar made the call. Listen, my thing was this. I loved Hobie once he like real like when he was telling him like next time use your palm. He was giving him the sauce the whole movie.
The whole movie, he was like, "Hey, big bro, look, the same powers. Listen to me. Open your palms up and make it release."
Yeah, you're draining quicker, bro. That nigga did. That nigga was literally going around in a circle, and who was the one person right there? He said, And that nigga Miles did that shit, and everybody was on the ground except for him. And Miles dipped the fuck out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Metro did that. Metro made the
Kill. I
whole.
told you
Metro
the
did that.
album in itself. If you listen to it before the movie, don't do the movie no type of justice. You say
Metro
hear the
did that.
music compilated into the movie, just it sounds so good.
Yeah.
It
No,
fit
I'm
everything.
glad I didn't listen to the album. I wanted to hear it in the how it was gonna be in the movie. So now when I go back and be like, ah, yes, the Metro did his thing, and the fact they made Metro his own Spider-Man cameo,
I,
that shit was fire. I
you
love that
so
shit.
cool. You so cool without the mask on. Cool with the mask on. What you
No,
mean?
that was
It's like you
fucking.
know that's Metro. Like when
Wait,
you hear
no,
the voice,
no, that was which Hobie said that Metro was the black and white Spider-Man. Said
oh yeah, that's one.
he was the one that was like, yo, he's right here, and then he got. I didn't know he could get out that way. I didn't know he can do that.
Didn't even check this to see. Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that was Metro,
Like you
bro.
know that there's Metro because you just hear his voice. Like
Yeah,
you can tell that it's him. Could he got his own Spider Person
yeah,
though.
yeah. They did Metro justice. What else? I love that Gwen got the gang back together. Cause they all was sitting there. My thing that pissed me off is when I don't know how Peter B gonna come back from this, but when they was like, Miguel, this is not what we talked about. Go easy on him. And it was like y'all knew, like, bro, that hurt my heart, bro. If
It
I'm
hurt my
Miles,
heart too,
if
bro.
I'm Miles, I need the one with all of y'all. Every last
Cause
one of
for
y'all
one,
square up.
this nigga
Even
choke
you,
slammed
anime.
me.
Say what?
He, for one, y'all let this nigga choke slam me through a freeway. Like, come
Yeah,
on, bro.
yeah. You
Like,
gotta
go
square up.
easy on me. That's going easy on me. He choke slamming me through cars and shit.
I
Like,
don't
come
care if
on,
I
bro.
am Spider Man, bro. Like that's some injustice
Miguel, every
going
time
on.
I see Miguel, he made my heart race. After he choke slammed his ass when he chased him, I was like, when he catch that nigga, he's gonna kill that boy.
Yeah,
When he
Peter
catch his ass.
disappointed me in that MCU prowler. Oh, bro, that shit was a dope cameo.
That shit was a dope cameo because it show you
We on the
eventually we
right
will
path.
see gonna see him in
Yeah,
the next movie, or we gonna see some
in
type
the
of
next
Prowler
trilogy.
cameo. It's Miles
Yeah,
because he's gone now. So Miles could Prowler will see him because his uncle gone. And what if
hmm
he finds Uncle Stash or something? Be like, damn, all this shit is, and he get to play with it. He like, oh, you was the Prowler. Shit, let's do it.
yeah.
And
It's a lot of
he end
ways they
up
could do
following
that.
suit with the rest of them how he's supposed to be. Still being the Prowler for the NCU, that was crazy as fuck. Miles
No,
live
I don't.
action is the Prowler for
No,
NCU.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they gonna make Miles.
Then
Except,
they go make him Miles at first.
yeah, I just think they're setting up I think they're setting up that what you call it. He finally gonna come back to the MCU, play the Prowler in one movie. You know what I'm saying? And then die. And then Miles be like, no, my uncle. And then we get, I feel like they gonna turn the MCU into PS4 Spider-Man. And I feel like the Spider-Man 6 is going to be Peter's death. It's gonna be like a mixture between Ultimate Spider-Man and PS4 Spider-Man. And our Peter gonna die, Tom Holland, and then Miles is gonna be the one that takes over for all the way up until like the Secret Wars and shit. And then when they reboot everything, the ending scene is gonna be Miles crossing over to the new universe like he does in the Ultimate Comics, going to the 616 universe. And
Right, right.
whoever recasts is Tom Holland is going to be his new big bro Spider Man, and he gonna be like, "Let me take you on in." You know what I'm saying? Let me take you under my wing. I got you now. You may have grew up with that Spider Man, but you my Spider Man now. You know what I'm saying? Basically like that, right, man? I want him evil. That nigga in me. Nah, that's no. I
Something
don't
about
want.
when I said
Nah, I don't
if
want him
we see
evil.
him and he be
I
Prowler
don't.
because
I don't want
it's
Miles
set
evil.
up he could come back because they teased that it was gonna still be Childish Gambino same person that we saw. It's the same acting.
Yeah.
That's a tease that he could come back. But it's also a tease into the story that we just saw that he's meant to be Prowler. Like, what if he don't come back? What if Miguel keep him there?
Nah, bro.
And Miles in our
Nah.
universe find his shit because
No.
he said, "My nephew loved me, so my nephew's looking for me." So what if he find his shit looking for him in his apartment or
I
something? And
I
he be
feel like
like,
he gonna
"Damn,
escape because I don't know, man. Spider Man shit, like them niggas always escape. Villains always escape. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It just is what it is. But I like that. I like the movie. I fuck with the movie. I just hate that we got a Boruto situation now. But even though old girl sent him to the wrong universe, she did right by him. You know what I'm saying?
you can stop chasing them, didn't it?"
Yeah, he got away, but he went back to the universe where the spider came from, and not the universe that he came from. But I love that Gwen kind of made amends with the parents. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that by the end of part two, he becomes multiversal Spider-Man. I honestly really want this Miles to cross over to the MCU, or he be the one that I want Miles to be multiversal Spider-Man. I don't want Miles to be stuck in the universe fighting the same villains. Like Miles to me is so much dope. Okay, so in the comics, Miles was this multiversal dude, and then they put him in the 616 universe and just left him there. And it's just like he only get used every now and then, and he be with the Avengers or the Young Avengers. But it's like every time they write a story with Spider-Man, they use main Peter, and it sucks. It's so many stories with the multiverse, especially now. Like right now, it's the time to go hard with this multiversal shit and make Miles that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they even mentioned they even mentioned MCU Peter with Doctor Strange and shit. And it's just like let him do that shit and then let Miles cross over and team ups and stuff. Hell, we even saw Polka Dot dude in the Venomverse. So it's like it's there. Like they have let us know that that's what they want to do. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people even caught that. Like that lady, the Chinese lady that the polka dot nigga was talking to, that was the store
That's the
clerk
same
from
Chinese
Venom.
lady for Venom.
Yeah, and it's just like that's what they want to do. Just do it with Miles. You know what I'm saying? Just do the multiverse shit with Miles, and let him and Gwen, yeah, call my guy nerd. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like let him and Gwen just run the multiversal Spider-Man squad. And then eventually we get the three live action Spider Man's team back up. I even love that they showed the live action Peter Parker's death, being in all them death. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spider Man universe is one and the same, even if they all happen separately all over the place. Did y'all even see the PS4 Spider Man in there?
I seen him in there.
That shit was dope. I seen how many Spider Mans did you catch? I seen the ones
I
from
seen I seen PS1 Spider Man. I
yeah.
seen PS4 Spider Man.
Did
I
you see
saw Mega.
the hidden villain from PS1, the green dot nigga?
Yeah, I
That
seen
shit
the
was
green dot nigga
hilarious,
too.
bro. I was like, yo, so I wasn't tripping when I was a kid. That was a real thing,
That was a
bro.
real thing.
That shit was crazy, bro. Who
I
else?
seen Manga Spider Man.
Yup.
That had wraps on his hands. I seen
Mm-hmm.
Mega Spider Man.
That's your boy.
My boy right there. I love Mega Spider Man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Rue. Spider-Man Unlimited was in that
And
bitch
man, Unlimited
chilling.
was in that hole. Yeah,
I seen 90s Spider-Man wasn't in there, but Ben Riley was from the 90s verse, and
he was in
Scarlet
there.
Spider.
Yeah,
All of them was from 90s Spider-Man. Oh, my boy from Super Friends when he came to Punch, I was like, bro, I ain't seen him for fucking ever.
the dinosaur spider, the dino spider, and the cat
Yeah,
spider.
that was
That shit
crazy.
was funny.
Cat Spider
That shit
for
was so
Spider
funny.
PS4 Spider-Man, that shit was wild.
Yeah, that shit was
It
wild.
was a lot of fucking Spider-Man in there.
It actually, with that chase scene has 400 spider people in it, like 400 different models of spider people in it.
That's crazy. I know Insomniac had to help on that shit.
Yeah.
Bruh, I was just saying, bruh, I ain't seen Spider Car since I was a kid. I had that car as a kid. I forgot all about that shit. I forgot that shit existed. Did y'all see the armored Spider Man, bruh? The black and
Silver
it was
one.
the black and silver. Yeah, that's the one that I
Yeah,
had
the
as a
black and
toy.
silver one. That's dope. I had that one too.
Yeah, that was my dude. Who else is on there? Um,
Well, he said Scarlet Spider.
yeah, Scarlet Spider was in there.
Spectacular Spider-Man. I seen
Yeah,
him.
with Cyborg Spider Man. Yeah, he was in that bitch.
Spectacular
Uh,
Spider-Man was
all
there.
the
And you
PS2
heard
Spider
his
Man was
voice.
in there.
All the PS2 Spider-Mans was there. I like that they kept the same voice actor for Spectacular Spider-Man. I want them to make a
All the
season
voice
3 of that
actors
shit
was
so
there.
bad.
The original, the '90s Spider-Man, even though it wasn't his model, that was the voice actor for the one that was like, "Oh, my hunk of muscles," and all that. Like
I,
that was him, bro. I was shook as fuck. I was like, I know that voice anywhere. Who else? I'm shocked. It was 400 Spider-Man.
for models, and it took them 4 years to do that shit. 100 models a year. They basically did it.
They had the Spider-Man from that Iron Man show too. I seen him. Damn, I did
They
not
had
know that.
Cosmic Spider-Man in there.
That's my boy. They didn't
Cosmic
have
Spider.
no.
It was funny because you barely see him. He's in the chase scene. That's the
Yeah,
only time you see him.
he was the only one flying. Like one of the only ones
And
flying.
he's the only one that's flying with no webs. That's
Yeah,
crazy as fuck. Did you see the 6 arm Spider-Man?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I seen him a mile away. Did you see the damn that damn girl spider? She's like a dyke, but she's like a clone of Spider Woman. She was the one that like when he was on the backpack, and she suited up. Yeah, like I caught
Yeah, I know which
her.
one you talking about.
Yeah, I caught her. Hold on, let me
Did you
see.
see Spiders Man? The one
Yeah,
that's actually made out of
yeah. That
spiders?
shit is disgusting every time I see him. Hold on.
And I think that's all of them that I've seen. And that's what I'm saying. You had to watch that chase scene more than one time to see like all of them. I want to
Yeah,
just go see
Spider
it
Man and
again for
Spider.
the
That's all.
audio and everything.
Rude. That's what I was talking about. The Spider Man that came in. He was the one that did the slow punch because they drew everything at like 24
Oh,
frames per second. It was like
yeah.
like the punches back then was like super slow, like a freeze frame and shit. That's why he didn't hit Miles because he was going so fucking slow. Bruh, that shit was crazy. What you say, Ace Van Spider Man in that bitch? I ain't see him. He was in that bitch.
Ace Van Spider-Man was there.
That's crazy.
Ace and Spider-Man was there. Like comic book Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man was there. He was the one that I think he's one of the first ones that you see that take off swinging after Miles.
Yeah.
I believe a comic book Spider-Man that's supposed to be like amazing, like 90s comic Spider-Man.
Damn. I don't know. Let's see the 10 most
There's a bunch of
amazing.
them in there.
Uh, let's see. Yeah, we seen Tom McGuire. Who else was in that bit?
Yeah,
Andrew
I remember
Garfield.
MTV Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. They reanimated Andrew Garfield's scene, and then they showed the real one. That shit was fire. We seen the '60s Spider-Man. Oh yeah, bombastic bag man. Did y'all
The
see
bag
him?
on his head,
Yeah,
the Fantastic Four costume with the
yeah,
bag on his
yeah. I
head.
seen
Yeah,
him. That shit was crazy.
bombastic bag man.
Yeah, we seen Spectacular, Scarlet Spider being Rowlet. Spinnerette was in there. I didn't see her.
He's spinning
She
red. Yeah.
she must have been like off to the side or something. We seen Spider-Man Unlimited. Yeah, he was there when they was walking through, and he was in the main chase. Bruh, time out. Lego Spider-Man had the hardest cameo ever. That nigga was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
funniest nigga in the world, bruh. The fact that like the fucking dude, like the fucking spot nigga went to Legoland. I was like, ain't no fucking way they in Lego World, bruh. And then Peter Parker, he came like, yep, yep, okay, boss. He was like, boop boop. Yeah, hey Miguel, we got a problem. We got an anomaly. And he's like, thank you. He's like, thank you, Peter. You're one of our best agents. He's like, got Roger that. Beep boop. Like this nigga making the noise to the fucking watch, and then he just suited up. He said, like he just threw his arms up. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, why the fuck is Lego Spider-Man in this bitch? Get this nigga off the screen, bro. I know the Lego people had fun right now doing that part, bro. That shit was hilarious. And he went to Venom Space, bro. That nigga Legos Peter is that nigga funny as fuck, bro. He the funniest one ever, bro. That nigga pulled up. They was in Lego World, bro. That shit crazy. Damn, you was right. It took 4 years to finish. That's crazy. I love how the Spider-Man meme is a meme itself inside the fucking
Universe.
they was like catch Spider-Man and it was like
Oh,
hey, which one of y'all
oh,
niggas who
oh,
you it's like no Miles, goddamn.
oh.
Yeah, that shit was lit. I hope part two come out soon.
I hope it either get pushed back or pushed forward. Goddamn.
Why would it get put? Why you keep saying push back?
I keep feeling like it's gonna get pushed back because they gonna want to do so much with it to make it better.
My thing is this, bruh. My thing is this. Do they got enough material to make a whole nother movie? Like that fight scene gotta be fucking long as shit. That writer strike too, bro. I forgot about that, but I thought that only affected TV shows. Movies are still going. You know Disney, not, you know Marvel and Disney not going for no fucking writer strike. Especially Sony. Them niggas been dishing out heat.
Be paying, and then they been paying them niggas. They let you know they been paying them niggas. They been
Yeah,
dishing heat out.
I about to say Sony and Disney pay them niggas, bro.
They have no reason to go on strike,
They
not for
probably
no
over there
money.
like writer strike. You tripping?
Y'all niggas tired. Y'all niggas tired of getting money. The fuck?
Y'all niggas tripping. Writer strike? Hell no.
Niggas tired of getting
You see
money.
that logo over our head? Sony, nigga. We getting that
DC
PS5
niggas,
money.
this what they saying more, but DC niggas the only niggas that can complain about writer's strike, bro. What you talking about?
Disney probably over there like they open the door like y'all niggas in here talking about some strikes. Nah.
Said y'all want to go bowling. Oh, bet.
That's the
Credit
only
card.
strikes
Y'all know
y'all
it's
gonna
good.
get. That's the only strikes y'all gonna get
Credit
around
card.
here.
Y'all want to go bowling? Bet.
Bruh.
Credit card. Y'all know it's good. And Walt Disney name we pray. And then they close the door.
You said in Walt Disney
Walt
name it.
Disney name we pray. And you know this what they say
Bruh.
around Disney. Walt Disney name we pray. And they close the door.
Amen. Oh my gosh, bruh. That's
Niggas
hilarious.
alright. Them boys ain't playing the radio with them niggas in their range studio. They better start saying that shit, talking about something about writer strike. I honestly feel like it's because it's material. It has to be over material. Like what they have, what they can. What I honestly feel like it is that they be coming up with some of the same storylines. When Marvel be okay and shit, before they storyline get there, they be like, man, fuck that shit because that was like a baby or something like that. Like that was a baby, they brainchild of a storyline, and it was just like somebody else's, but theirs was better. It fit the character more or something like that. And then a writer go on strike, but they also write for some other character or something, so that character is also on strike. So that should be wild as fuck to see that people would go on strike for this shit like that.
Damn.
Should be something crazy.
Let me. I was about to say. Hold on. Man, it better not come out next. It better not come out no fucking next
I hope
year.
not either, bro. I hope not either.
What would you want from the part two? What would you want from the sequel?
Of course, I want my boy to go home at the end of the day, or make a home somewhere else. And he won't be bothered. Because we obviously know Miguel wants to kill this nigga or lock him up. Like,
Yeah.
there's no in between with that. He wants to stop the problem from being created. To Miguel, he feel like Miles is a potential problem, despite him already being Spider-Man. Him being Spider-Man is a problem within itself for Miguel. Shit. In the second part, I want him to have an interaction with himself because he do need to see. They staring like they did a good job. They played off that if you stare into the abyss will stare back into your ass. Like I feel like the other Miles is gonna have questions for him too. Like
Yeah.
nigga, it would be funny if he killed Spider-Man in his verse. And he'd be like, nigga, what made you want to be Spider-Man? I killed my Spider-Man. Like what made you want to be Spider-Man? And he'd be like, and Miles don't know what to tell him.
Bro, Rue said the real Hispanic Miles to win. Oh my god.
Right, with the verse, my nigga just sit him down like, bro, I killed my Spider-Man. It made you want to be Spider-Man and you're me. So you trying to tell me that I have the potential to be a lame like you. That feel like you gonna come up on some shit like that.
Hold on, time out. Why did Miles with the braids hit so hard at the end? It's something about and then the way he pronounced his Hispanic words was just so. He was way more smoother than our Miles, bro. He was
That
always
nigga is a
Miles
demon.
Morales.
That he's called a body. That's what catching a body
Listen,
will do to a
he
nigga
was like,
sometimes.
he was like, he was like, Miles Morales, and I was like, why did that hit? That hit harder than a motherfucker. And the way
Hey,
he looking at
my
that
boy
nigga
called him a
like,
body.
the way he looking at like that nigga, he got two gold chains on. He got the stud in his ear. He got the Dolce Gabbana smell good on. And he take your bitch. And he hand it back to you. And he smash all bitches raw. No condom. And he finna off this and he got the white Air Force, but his energy is black Air Force. He
Bro.
got no creases in
Then
his white Air Force, but his black Air Force is dusty as fuck. Cause he finna murk your ass. That nigga beat the Dipset Miles. He got on Tim's, bro. That Miles got on
he
Tim's.
and then I feel like because it's Miles, I honestly feel like may have happened. What if he did like end up becoming Spider-Man some way because like something happened to his uncle or something? He kept it like I feel like he still got powers and he's Prowler too. Like what if
No,
that's the case?
he didn't get powers because the spider went to our Miles universe.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right, that's right,
He don't
that's
have.
right.
I feel like what happened was since his daddy died, he went in his uncle's wings
Became
and
the
became
vigilante.
Prowler. Yeah, and he out here
Yeah,
thugging.
became the vigilante. Like his daddy died instead of his uncle, and that was the difference.
Yeah, cause Miles, his daddy's died and his uncle dies, not one or the other. His daddy live, he becomes Spider Man, he do good. His uncle live, he become Prowler and do bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, that 42 Miles is built different. I'm gonna just call him that. 42 Miles.
Too
That
miles.
nigga said, nah, yo daddy died. Yeah, that was different, bro. I was shaking. I was like, damn. That
Bro,
nigga,
when he said that on
nah,
my
yo
mama,
daddy
I was
died.
like, my jaw dropped. That nigga said, no, your daddy died.
Yeah, he was
What is that?
he was
I was
stepping
like,
on
that nigga's a dick. damn it.
Yeah, he was stepping on that nigga neck, man. I was like, God
He
damn.
said, no, yo. And
Look,
that's what I mean by like how he was talking to him. He's going to give him that whole nigga, I killed my Spider Man. Why are you just lame? Like, your daddy died because you Spider Man, nigga. Imagine that.
bruh,
He's like, your daddy died.
that nigga said, nah, yo daddy. I said, oh, God damn. No, he
Imagine
didn't.
he gonna say some cutthroat shit to his ass when they get into that fight. He gonna say some
Man, Miles,
cutthroat shit to
listen,
his
after you
ass,
say
boy.
some shit like that, oh, you gotta square me up, bruh. Square me
And
up.
nigga said, your daddy died.
Nah, you
Like, bro, my
gotta.
daddy's still alive. Fuck this shit.
I gotta piece you up. I gotta piece you up off that disrespect.
Whole theater gasped when he said that. When I witnessed seen it, that nigga
Hey,
said, your daddy died. Whole theater said,
listen, I gotta piece you up after that. I may be in the wrong universe, but you finna catch the right one universe hands, bro.
you finna get
I'm
the
finna get
right
all
ones the
that.
day around.
You finna get
So
the right ones, bro. I'm finna get all these, bro. His name
he said that.
Bodega Miles. Bro, that Miles is
That would be
different.
and that would be cool if he was like a suit in the Spider-Man 2, PS5
Oh
Spider-Man
God,
2.
they fin, bro. You know how many suits we finna get in PS2 and PS5 Spider-Man? Oh, we finna be lit. Bruh,
Oh my
listen.
god.
That Miles, that's the Miles that pay for shit and be like, nah, keep the change. He don't care about
His
the
mama and his daddy live in a mansion around this hole with
yeah.
his money, goddamn.
That Miles a Puerto Rican Miles. He be having a taco meat out, bruh. That's the Puerto Rican in him. He be talking that reckless shit.
I'll
That
say,
shit
nigga, you
hurt.
want to be a superhero? On God, bro. Like, that's how he gonna approach Miles. He gonna be like, bro, our Miles. He gonna be like, bro, the reason your daddy died is because you're Spider-Man. You're lame. Like, that's
Bruh.
what happened when niggas become superheroes. They family die. Like, that's what you gonna tell that nigga.
Bruh, that nigga menace, bruh. Yeah, I don't.
Well,
They better come out quick with it. It better not be no. It better not be over a year. I'll just say that. So
it's not longer than a year from if they keep the same date. It wouldn't be longer than a year because it come out in March and this movie came out in
I'm
June.
gonna say this though. The next movie got to be all action. Can't be no build up. I want no recap, no none of that. Just pick me up. That nigga sitting in front of Miles looking mighty shisty. This like Bodega Miles got the Pooh Shiesty mask in his back pocket. They need to square that up. It's gotta be that fight. Now I don't want no recap, bruh. Especially no two. Oh God, if it's over 2 years, I don't even want to go see it at this point. That shit gonna be sick. In my head, he lost. Fuck it. So you got you gotta what you gonna do? They need to open and be, first 30 minutes is him and Miles bumping. Then the Spider Vengers pull up. You know what I'm saying? Then there's two Prowlers versus them. They saving him, slap him on the watch. They get him out, make it in time to for fucking polka dot destruction in New York, and then they bump about it. And then what's gonna happen is that Indian Spider-Man gonna save Miles' daddy.
Hey,
Indian Spider-Man gonna save Miles' daddy, and they gonna be like, oh yeah, and they gonna dap up each other up, and they gonna call it even, and that's what it's gonna be. And they gonna beat the fuck out of polka dot multiverse nigga. It's dope as fuck how they took a lame ass villain and made him broken. Even though he could do that, it's just that it's so many niggas in the Marvel catalog that don't get no love. And then they find, and I love how these new niggas
what?
in Marvel are coming and taking these old ass characters and being like, why can't they do some open OP ass shit like this and give them that powers and making them a multiversal threat? That shit dope as fuck.
Yeah,
Cause like I
that's
never
how
would
I
have.
felt about it. Cause that's how I feel like he could get introduced into our universe. Like they had a big fight with him to stop him from blowing New York up or whatever, destroying New York. And like
I don't
during
want
the
him to come
fight,
back in our universe. He's big enough to where like all the Spider Verse people can come, and that's like a multiversal threat dealing with Spider Man because it's a Miles character. But I'm saying that like look at all the characters they've been introducing here recently. They've been taking some villain of the week and making
They
them
had never been in nothing.
and they've been in shit and are literally being like taking their powers to the root of like going to the root of their powers. It's just like fucking quirks. You know how like they say when people were born with quirks, like the ability is this, but over time you forget and it becomes this. So polka dots, why can't portals be open to multi dimensions? Instead of you thinking small, like, oh, I'll just open up a portal to China and grab some Chinese food.
Hey,
Why not go into the multi-dimensional space of portals and teleport yourself across dimensions, bruh? And he made himself stronger, absorbing all of the multi-dimensional stuff from Alchemax, and it created himself into a monster. That's genius, bruh. That's so dope to me. Like recreating your accident over and over again and make yourself stronger. That's dope as fuck, bro. Man, Rockefeller Miles gonna put a pimp name slim back hands on Gwen. Chill out. Oh wait, if Shiesty Miles beat up Gwen, oh we know Miles finna two piece that nigga. You not finna
he
touch
may
Gwen.
kill that nigga for real.
Oh yeah, he catching the body off Gwen, off top. We gonna Pooh Shiesty Miles different, bro. Yeah, spot OP nigga turned to my daughter and kid boo at one. No, for real, that nigga said, it's our destiny, Miles. I'm gonna take everything away from you. That nigga meant every word too. That nigga
See
literally,
you at
bruh,
home,
bruh,
Spider Man.
that nigga said we're intertwined. I'm your nemesis, and that nigga was like, bitch, no, you not. You a villain of the week. I just take it lost. Little did he know that was
Bombastic
look.
side eye.
Little did he know he was talking to Kabuto in part one. Now we is shipping it in the war. Kabuto different, bruh. Kabuto,
Kabuto came back with Sage Mode on our
bruh.
ass.
Kabuto built different, bruh. Who would,
My
bruh?
nigga
Talk about
Spike.
who would have thought Kabuto would have been the arch nemesis and the creator of the fourth Great Shinobi War? That's what the polka dot nigga is, bruh. We laughed at that nigga, bruh. And he literally became Madara in a matter of 2 hours.
See you at home, Spider Man.
Bruh.
Like, bro, I was in there like this nigga is on his
Right, bruh.
shit
That's how
right
you,
now.
bruh. That's how you know he became he got on Demon Time. Bruh, he was a he was a white nigga with black polka dots. Now that nigga black with white polka
With
dots.
white polka dots,
That
demon
nigga on
time.
Demon Time now, bruh. That nigga said, yo, I'm him now. I'm out here. Pull up, Miles. I'm your nemesis, baby. This us.
Talking about
We
he's
the
screaming
last
at this nigga.
episode. Look, he like, we the last episode. We fighting on Hashira Mountain, baby. It's me and you.
Let's do it.
I'm Yusuke. You the demon. You
Let's do
Sensui.
it.
I'm him.
Let's do it.
Bruh.
Man, that boy Spike. That just like that what made him. I was like, damn, this nigga Spike hard. But when he said that shit
Yeah.
back home, Spider Man.
Yeah,
I was like,
he dropped his nuts on that one. He dropped his
like
nuts on that.
Miles, you got
He
to
that's
go whoop this nigga.
look that's that dunk when you dunk on a nigga and your dick
Hey,
just
back in
all
his
in
head.
your
You
dick
grab the
all
back
in
of
their
his
face,
head.
bruh. You dunk and the dick just swinging in their face, bruh. Like you get knocked down by ball sweat, bruh. You gotta fight after that. You gotta fight after that. You gotta get up like
You
this.
gonna fuck with that.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up swinging, bruh. With
You
lines
had to wipe his
moving and
face off
shit,
first.
bruh. That's different, bro. You gotta get up and just, alright, bruh. You want these right here, bruh? Cause this is finna get. Miles gonna have to call my dog Ja Wick. Ja Wick.
Gonna have to call John Wick back in this thing.
Oh my god, bruh. That's the listen. Miles got a two-piece polka dot nigga like Peter did Green Goblin in No Way Home. That's got to be one of them fights, bro, where it's like they tied at the end, no powers, and it's just boxing at that point. You was gonna take what, bitch? Say that shit now. Boom, like
Yeah.
whole Memphis coming. Listen, bro, if if Miles don't RKO that nigga into a new universe, the movie trash.
Better choke slam him like Miguel choke slammed him.
Nah, Miguel got to get two-piece too. It's gotta be 3 fights in the next movie. I gotta beat myself up for the disrespect on for him coming at me like Puerto Rican black star energy. You is not Goku Black, nigga. That's what we not finna do. You not him. I'm him. I'm whooping your ass. 2, Miguel gotta get peaced off. Cause nigga, how you gonna tell me I don't belong? Nigga, I'm him. I'm Hemi Turner, nigga. I gotta beat your ass for the disrespect. And then polka dot, nigga. But even threaten my family like that, you gotta get the dog shit beat out of you, bro. I'm piecing his ass off at the end. And I gotta see the one with Hobie just for even remotely sleeping with my bitch. Even if you didn't do it, I gotta piece your ass off. Just for thinking about it. I don't even care if you older, my boy. I don't even care if you down with the you here with Black Lives Matter. Fuck all that shit. It's me and you, nigga. It's up. That's what it gotta be. Then the 4 niggas that gotta get seen.
Like we got to see him.
Yeah, Miguel definitely
Yeah, at
got.
least got to see him say something to Hobie at least.
You said
Them 3
Spot.
niggas got to get out.
You said Spot gotta wake up looking at B Team event. But I want him to beat Spot up so bad that he gonna wake up in fucking Tartarus in the middle of the ocean back in the fucking Captain America movie. Like you just go see a cameo where Falcon walking through all the jail cells and you just gonna see Spot right there like this.
Sad and beat the fuck up.
Beat the fuck
Damn,
up.
what happened to you?
They gonna be
Spider-Man.
like, who? They gonna be like, who locked him up? And they gonna be like, they said Spider-Man, but we called him and he said no, he ain't had nothing to do with that. So he just been here for like some years now. And they be
And
like,
put him back at Villain of the Week status.
no, villain of the day status. You just a bank robber at this point.
Yeah, like you put him back where he was when he started. Cause
Yeah.
he just there. They don't know how he got there. He's just there.
Yeah.
Want to get a movie a final rate?
Separately or all together?
Separately and then together.
Separately, I see why you are gonna rate it low. For me, I still give it a 10. I just hate that I give it a 10 because it answers a lot of questions from the first movie, and I like shit like that. Standalone is though, take away the chase scene, it's just dialogue. There wasn't that climactic, and that's the thing that sucks about two-parters, because how can you give us a climactic victory on top of setting us up for failure? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I love Infinity War, because we beat the children of Thanos. You gotta think, all of them got beat up, so we felt like we had a victory. And then Thanos snapped, and then we're like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And this movie, there wasn't no victory. So I give it like an 8 or a 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got chased and, there wasn't no moment where Miles felt like, the hero at that point. It's just Miles getting in trouble.
Let's say I give it together. First one by itself is like a 9. The only reason I don't give it a 10 is because I felt like it didn't have enough action in it from just all of them together.
Mm-hmm.
But the action is kind of split up in it with how you see them fight and stuff. Not only right with this one, I had to see it again and give it a whole rating. But from what I seen, disregarding the audio shit,
Hmm.
I probably give it like a 9. I
Yeah,
can't give it a 10 because I didn't experience the whole thing because the audio shit. I
yeah.
give it like a 9 though.
I give it an
It
eight or
was still a
nine.
good
It's too
movie
much.
regardless.
Yeah, it's still a good movie. It's just it's so dialogue heavy. That's why I'm
Dialogue
like.
heavy as fuck.
That's why I'm like the sequel has to be just action. You know what I'm saying?
True, the only reason I don't say a 10 is because I seen the version that had the audio
Yeah,
fucked up in it. Like Luna had seen the big
he's
version.
seen the messed up version. I said 8 or 9 just because I we didn't get to see Miles be a hero. Like I said that's the only thing that wrong with two parters. Because in Infinity War we still got to be triumphant and then Thanos snap. It's like we won the whole movie, and then the very end was the snap, and then you know what I'm saying. With this one, it was just like it went up, and then we got built up for the end with no conclusion. You see what I'm saying? Like there was no conclusion in that movie. It was just all of that build up. It's like smashing a girl and you don't get the nut, and you right there, you can nut with two more pumps, but she dry out, and it's just like, fuck, and you don't want to finish yourself, so you just wait, so you wait till tomorrow, and then you smash her tomorrow, and you get off. You still get off, but it's just you still remember yesterday you built up to that climax, and it sucked. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing wrong with this movie. I wish that when he met Miles or he would have fought Miguel, I wish he would have fought one of them in the movie and got and let us know that he Miles. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was like on top of the train and he was like, "Nah, I'm Miles, and my mama said I could do whatever the fuck I want to, cause I'm him," and got to beating their ass. Like I would have been lit, and then
Oh,
teleported to the
nah, I think I'm gonna do what I want to.
yeah, and two piece Miguel and got the bumper with him on the train, and then teleported, and then got to like fucking Shiesty Miles dimension. Then I would have been happy. We got no resolution for any build up in the movie.
And I feel like that's the sacrifice to make the part two, to make it a two-part.
Yeah.
Is that you kind of have to make it like that so the second part is worth watching.
No, but
Some
see, that's
people
the
would say
thing,
if it was
Rue.
too
He
conclusive, they
was.
wouldn't have wanted the second one.
That's the thing, Rue. He wasn't doubting himself. Like
He
he
didn't
really.
doubt himself at all the
Yeah.
whole movie. He just
But
never had a chance to shine.
yeah, but because he didn't fight nobody, that's probably why you feel like that. He didn't doubt himself, but he didn't two piece a motherfucker either. So it's just like that's why it falls flat. I feel like if he would have fought somebody, like if he would have fought the Prowler, like himself, you know what I'm saying? Like we know he fought Polka Dots in the beginning, but that's whatever. But I feel like that fight is
And
gonna
I
play a
feel like
big.
people wanted the whole Spider Verse shit to sell this movie, and it did. But when you look at it from a story perspective, that is where it falls flat at. It's real dialogue heavy to build up.
They should.
Where I feel like it's gonna be the second half, it got to have action because what more dialogue can you talk about? That
Yeah, that's
hasn't
what I'm
been talked about
saying.
already.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
It
cannot,
got to be all action.
and
You
it
can't
cannot be
have
no
another
recaps.
second, and that's the fear that there, because it's gonna take half of a year to make. They gonna have to have a recap. Off, off. Show them last scene with them looking at each other, and people will remember everything that happened. That's all.
Yeah, pick up right there. Hell, a pickup when Gwen and them going through the portal, like it's set up to where like it shouldn't even been no fuck. It could have been another 30, 45. It could have
Could
been
have been
another
another.
hour.
It could have been another hour. I was gonna say that, and that would have ended it.
Everything. Everybody we got there could have had 20 minutes of Miguel, 20 minutes of fucking Shiesty Miles, 20 minutes of Polka Dot Nick, and we good. Really, honestly, there should be no other
I,
movie. But
I felt
that's
the same way because a lot of people said that too. They was like, it felt like it should have been a 3 hour
yeah.
movie. And the selling point was who was gonna sit down for an animated 3 hour movie. It's literally Spider Man.
Man, it's Spider Man. Niggas do not care about it being animated at this point. We seeing Miles.
Yeah, like I feel like that was the fear. They would have been one of the first ever 3 hour animated movies, like current time. Can't name a 3 hour animated movie off the top of my head. But I would say current time it would be one of the first ones. So they would probably that was probably a fear. Who was gonna come sit down for a 3 hour animated movie? But
A
it's
lot of
Spider
us.
Man, like we both said. A lot of people would. I would have sat down for a 3 hour long. Sat down for Endgame.
That's what I'm saying. So the next movie probably gonna be like I don't see it being 2 hours. It's got to be like an hour and a half.
I feel like they gonna make it 2 hours because if he beat Polka Dot, like how I said with the whole live action Easter egg, it's almost like that. That's what they want to do in ours. Like that's what I was gonna say. What could have been the end when he find Polka Dot, right when they like to beat on Polka Dot, like throw one last portal out, and they did. The portal catches only Miles, and he sent him to the MCU. It would be like how we that way that it can happen. It wouldn't be the first time that I seen something like that happen in the movie. Like the villain last move on some isekai shit. The villain last move send the hero somewhere else.
Yeah, the only
That's the
thing
new
that's
story
wrong
for
with
the
that
hero.
though is that in the
Could
MCU
be another Miles somewhere.
it'll be two. No, it is two. Remember, because
Like, it'll be two.
we know the Prowler has his little Miles. It'll be two
Yeah.
Miles, one Spider Man, and then like it's just it is. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. That's too much. That'll make things too complicated. And then Miles will have his parents and stuff. It's just a hassle. It sets up too much shit that don't need to be set up. It needs to be a definitive ending for that story. And then if anything, let Miles and Spider Gwen create their whole Spider Society and do it their way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah. It just gotta be finished. It just that movie cannot end with no more questions because of how they ended this one.
It's fair. I feel the same way.
Well, it's 1 o'clock. We finna head out, so y'all niggas go to bed. I got a doctor's appointment in the morning. We know everybody got to work
I'm
tomorrow.
away.
Appreciate you, Rude. Appreciate everybody that's in here.
Rude. Oh, let me do the trades while we finish.
Yeah. What you think, Rude? That good for you? What you think, Rude? How you think that the third movie gonna be? How you want it to be? How many people say in here on your end?
Alright.
Man, you want Rockefeller Miles? Get out of here, bro. You tweaking now. I don't even know why I asked you. I do not want that. I don't want Shiesty Miles somewhere. I want him to put up a good fight, but he ain't got no powers. I know Miles sleeping him, bro. Alright, little bro, and them gonna win, bro. You a hater, bro. Rue, you just see, bro. You be on the wrong side of the line, bro. Rue the menace, bro. He'll watch the world burn if it meant he still get him a paycheck.
Damn.
All right, man. Bruce
Sent you the tags, quick.
Bruce be two pieces. He ain't got no powers. Who Bruce? Oh, that's Batman different though.
Bruce literally has mental issues and he hides
He
that in the
angry.
hospital.
Bruce is angry
Angry.
as fuck, so he gonna two piece
And
everybody.
niggas on the end though, niggas ask me, would you get a beat down from PS4 Spider-Man or Batman? I was like, you gonna go in the hospital either way. At least Peter will come out with some flowers if he puts you in the hospital.
And
Bruce in Gotham, that hospital has been blown up so many times. You
you
gonna
dead.
die before you get out the hospital.
And what's crazy, the ambulance not coming to get you, the police not taking you because
You're
it's
literally
grimy
going
out
to
there.
be there with that broken neck. And that's like the crazy part with that shit. I couldn't imagine like being a criminal in Gotham, or being somebody like me. I smoke weed. Me buying a 3.5 and somebody that man come break my fucking arm over that. It's like me and
What
old
if you
boys
go? What
just
if you
so
get ready to
happen.
like? Look, bro. What if you go to like? You go to like, and he's like, "Put down the blunt now." Like, what?
And bro, like imagine that. That would be crazy as fuck.
Bro,
I can't
I'm like,
even
wait, Batman. I ain't got no.
like, step on the mic, my
Bro,
bad. But
no,
yeah,
you good.
imagine like doing little shit like jaywalking. Imagine like Walmart. Oh, Batman's watching the cameras on Walmart and he's stealing. Yourself
Where are
checking on.
you stealing from the children's aisle? Like, bro, nah, Batman. We gotta talk about your, bro. Nah, bro, you gotta chill.
And bro, listen, I'm telling down. I keep knocking that out. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I wouldn't take a beat down from Batman on my best day. Because even if you fight back, it's gonna make it worse. At least with Spider-Man, if you fight back, he gonna web you, and that's a hospital bill you don't have to pay. You just have to wait to get for the webbing to dissolve, and that's 3 hours.
And technically, you could
Unless
be.
he web you, unless he web you up on a building and don't nobody come and get you in time. The webbing will dissolve in 3 hours. Your ass will fall.
I mean, technically, you could be like, "I surrender, Peter," and he could be like, "Okay,
He'll web you up,
yeah, he gonna
beat
web
you.
you
Like he
up."
gonna slap you in there. He'll web you up.
But you can surrender to Peter Parker, and he can be like, "Okay," and then you just gonna
Payback.
sit.
You can't surrender to Batman.
No, he'll just web you up, and you're gonna be like that for a couple of hours. You know, you may get arrested, but that nigga Bruce breaking your bone. Here, nigga
You gonna
yelling,
make sure
"Wait!"
your ass go to jail with a hospital bill. If Bruce catch you, you're going to jail with a hospital bill. You're gonna have to pay bail and pay for your injuries.
Exactly. Here, nigga yelling, "Wait till the lights green to walk as he break your spine."
God,
You need to
you
wait till the
jaywalking,
lights green, and then
jaywalking,
and then
putting his
fucking
size 10 commando boot
look.
up your ass.
You a hateful nigga be like, "Why are you jaywalking?" and then just fucking bang your back. Oh my god! Like bro, bitch, just ah! I was getting to my car,
And then
bro.
the beat down continues. He does about. Are you resisting?
Bro, he break your back and then he still beat your ass.
Why are you resisting? Why are you
Bro,
resisting?
what the? He just, bro, he snapped your back, and then he continued to beat your ass. Bro, you just on the ground, bro. You just on the ground dead at this point. You passed out, bro. You on the ground like this, foaming at the mouth and shit, bro. Like you can't even scream no more. His punches are becoming numb, bro. Like you just, bruh, that is so fucked up.
And there's Bruce Wayne for you guys, as our end of it.
Bruh, oh my
That's why Bruce
god,
Wayne is
bruh.
not called your friendly neighborhood Batman. That's why we love Spider-Man.
Bruh, Bruce a menace, bruh.
This
God
is a rich
damn.
kid with anger issues. Man.
Bruh, he definitely said nigga on the Xbox Live chats. Bruh, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. Alright, bro, let's call it. Damn,
So,
Batman. He is definitely an all lives matter type of guy. Damn. All right,
alright.
y'all. We out.
Alright,
Audi
so,
5000. All right,
Friday 3.
Rude. We'll see you on Facebook, my boy.
Hey,
Good
y'all.
night, everybody.
Y'all later.
You.